competitive, yes. Sometimes stubborn, yes. But at the heart, he's somebody who embodies not only the mission of our institution, but the character of our conference, the commitment of Division III to academics first and the success of young men first. And he has portrayed that throughout his entire career. And so I'm very honored and pleased to be here. Also to know that that tradition will continue as he assumes the assistant coach duties under head coach Chris Coast. And before we have the ceremonial first pitch, I'm going to let Bucky say a few words.
We should have, with the crowd that's here, we should have one of these every day. That's great. But I just want you to know, I reminded the guys before the game, before we took BP, that Concordia baseball, Bethel baseball, MIAC baseball, it's all about the student athlete. It's all about our players. That's what these programs are all about, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that. My thanks to Bethel. They've endured the changes in the time frame today, and as everybody knows that's worn a baseball uniform, the time frame before a baseball game is really important, down to the last second. And we thank you for bearing with us today. And believe you me, we are playing a very good baseball team today, led by Brian Robbie and his staff, and we're looking forward to the doubleheader today. I want to thank everybody really involved in this today, the Red Hawks, for their generosity and their kindness and love for me in the summertime. That's really important. This is really a deep honor for my family and I. To be honest, I really don't know how to respond to it because you don't respond to this every day, doggone it. I can talk about baseball until the cows come home. But to have an honor like this is really, really deep meaning to my family and to the players that have come here and played in our program. We're honored and humbled. My family has deep roots in baseball. My mom, I can remember when I was 3 years old, her having to throw balls up in the air and catch them, and I would try and beat the tag in the home plate. When I was 16 years old, in a state title amateur game in Minnesota, the final out of the state championship game was a ground ball to me, and I threw it to my dad playing first base. Not everybody can say that. My grandmothers, my Grandma Burgau, the umpires are glad she's not here today. She's in heaven. She was Dickens to the umpires, but she was a great supporter of mine. My Grandma Lake gave me maybe my highest motivation. Many times when I was on the farm as a youth and I would be firing the rubber ball against the grain shed, my grandma would walk by me and Finn and say this phrase many, many days in a row, and finally I asked my grandpa what she was saying. She was saying to you that this baseball business is going to get you nowhere. I know Grandma's watching in heaven today, and doggone it, I proved her wrong, I think. On a daily basis, I am reminded how important coaches, moms and dad, and grandparents are. My two grandsons that are wearing Cobber uniforms today, and Brian Robbie was trying to recruit them to Bethel Royals here a little while ago, have their first game tonight. They asked their moms today if they would be mad if they made an error tonight. And the response is no. You can make an error as long as you're doing the best that you can. And that's really what we are. We're just asking our players to be the best that they can be on a daily basis. Like you'll see Bethel and Cobbers today, we're just trying to do the very best that we can. I also want people to know, whatever I have given to Concordia, Concordia has given to me tenfold. The students, the staff, and the Cobber baseball players have given so much to me and my family that I'll never, ever, ever be able to repay it. And last but not least, so we can get this doubleheader going, I'm really excited about the future of Concordia baseball and to give it and put it in Chris Coast's hands. I'm excited to be a small part of it next year. My father-in-law was my assistant coach for 8 years when I first started here. He would often say to me, if we lost, I was the guy that married his daughter. If we won, I was his son-in-law. That's true. I'm excited to be, if I can pay it forward just a little bit, I'm really excited to be Chris's assistant coach in the future. Thanks all for coming. This is a really special day. I'm not real sure right now I'm in a real state of mind to coach this baseball game, but I'm going to give it the best shot I got. Thanks much.
We thought the most fitting way to dedicate the field would be to have Bucky throw the ceremonial first pitch in this game to the next head coach of the Concordia College Cobbers, Chris Post. So I hope you loosen up tonight. No pressure here at all. But it's with great appreciation that on behalf of Concordia College, we now dedicate Bucky Burgau Field.